time running out here on the play clock. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Tannehill now. They give to Ajayi. And he's going to fight his way forward.
All right.
He'll get a nice chunk there.
Week away from football Sunday to start.
This drive is
That's
turning into an extended one, and
it's a nice Sunday morning here.
More like a body blows guy.
Madden.
Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
So the first week,
2nd and 4.
September 11th, we got the Dolphins here playing Seattle Seahawks. Play for some gameplay on that. Showing.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he gets it to a former Brown, the tight end Cameron. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He gets it to Sims, complete. Give him 11 on the gain there. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Here's Ajayi, and he stopped immediately there.
Stop that.
He'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and
on that one.
goal. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
They run again with Ajayi. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And now the starting defense for the Browns.
Joe Hayden is a complete cornerback. He tackles, he covers, and does everything with incredible speed.
Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. Escaping the... And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They run for it with Ajayi. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. So, Charles, they wanted 7 on that opening drive. They didn't want to settle for a field goal.
Felt like a tone setter. You know, that's what they were looking for because a lot of teams, they'll march it downfield, and when they kick the field goal, it almost feels disappointing, doesn't it? You have a nice drive. I think this team decided, guess what? No matter what, we're going for the 6, trying to put those points on the board and set them back on their heels.
But unfortunately, that mentality did not work out. And how about this wide receiving core, Charles?
Well, I was at the hotel watching a little film, and you popped your head in and said, these receivers are pretty good from what I can tell. You're exactly right. Can't wait to see them do their thing out on the field.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. It's Jelani Jenkins that brings him down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. They'll need to convert a 3rd and 7, though, to start things out. third down. Griffin. This is complete to Hawkins. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Hey, Katana, unsnap.
Defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Now Landry. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Second down following the run. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down. Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And wow, fortunately he was able to get it back, but it's left his guys in a bit of a hole here. They're backed up deep to start this drive.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. They go play action here on first down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Mario Williams. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. On second down, here's Crowell. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13. And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. Third and long. It's Griffin. Screen play. Johnson. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now.
What you call good defense right there, baby. Good defense. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to do this punt return here with Jarvis Landry.
Very low line
see what I get.
Whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard
trying to get a score in here before the end of the half.
This drive in great field position, 1st and 10. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They got to find a way to...
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. So a pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills. We'll come back to Miami after this. They come out here in the eye. Now it's Griffin. Now look out, Griffin hit.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
They will set up shop.
That ball back, my boy. That ball back, my boy.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better balls.
Is this intercepted?
You kidding me, bro?
It's intercepted. Picked off. It's the global corner. Joe Hayden with it. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Griffin now off the bootleg. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Go.
Charles, good to see him back on the field. Of course, coming off that Achilles injury. More of a pass rush specialist maybe as he recovers.
Not even a year removed from that injury, so he's still working his way back into form. I think it's a smart move by Miami to spot him, maybe limit his snaps, and turn him loose at the appropriate times. Instead of defensive end, DPR, as you mentioned, designated pass rusher, and he can still wreak havoc.
Play fake to Johnson. Now here's Griffin. Complete here to Gary Barnidge. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. 3rd down and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Griffin. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And the back goes into motion. They'll indeed go for it with Griffin. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field.
Of course, but he quit. Hey, Katana, stop it. Broadcast.